Godzilla minus zero markets. There we go again, not reading properly. Godzilla minus zero marks next chapter for Toho's Monster Saga. Ooh. If you remember, this is going to be a sequel to Godzilla minus one, which came out 23, I think. Or is it 20? Yeah, 23. Toho officially revealed the title of its next Godzilla feature, Godzilla minus 0.0. Why 0.0? Wait a second. Minus 0.0. 0.0. Does it have to be like a 0.0 to get the minus in? Because I know like 0 is just 0. There's no plus or minus for 0. If it's 0.0, can you put a minus? Math experts answer that question in great detail. Also show your work. Godzilla minus zero. The announcement was made at the annual Godzilla Fest in Tokyo and confirmed via Toho's official X account. That's Twitter for all the old folks. The film will once again be written, directed, and supervised by VFX by Yamazaki Takashi, with VFX work by Shirogumi and production handled by Toho Studios and Robot. And a robot? Is that Toho Studios and Robot? Oh, Robot Studio. Robot? Wait, is Robot a studio? No, it's Bad Robot. But, whatever. The same team behind 2023's Godzilla. Or I guess it's just... Oh, the company's just called Robot. In Japan, I assume. Right. 2023's Godzilla minus one. Toho Limited will produce and distribute. Okay. Well, the first one, Godzilla minus one, was really good. Like, really good. I just hope that they don't... I don't really want them to use the same characters. Or at least not the main ones, because they kind of... Like, I like the story they told with, like, the main guy and, like, his pseudo-family that he has. And, like, I kind of just want their story to just end there. And then, like, you can have, like, another story. So I guess set in the same time. Like, or like the kid. Like the kid from the boat who wanted to go to fight Godzilla. Maybe you can like make this next story his story, and you can just leave the other characters alone. Like they had their good story, leave them alone. Or like the boat characters, maybe. Yeah, have like the boat crew come back. I like the boat crew. Eh. A new Godzilla film was teased almost exactly a year ago. Yamazaki's Godzilla minus one became a landmark hit for the franchise. Released in Japan in November 2023, it grossed more than JPY 7.65 billion. I don't know what that means. Is that Japanese yen? 7.5? Oh. 50 million locally, making it the top earning live action Japanese Godzilla film in history. In North America, it earned 56 million, making it the highest grossing Japanese language live action film of all time. The film later made history it also had a budget of like 12 or like 15 million. So yeah, that's a pretty nice profit. The film later made history in the 96th Academy Awards, where it won the Oscar for Best Visual Effects. The first Godzilla film ever nominated for an Academy Award, and the first Japanese feature to win in that category. Very nice. The franchise began in 1954 with Ishiro Honda's Godzilla, a grim allegory for nuclear devastation that introduced... Okay, I guess it's just padding now. Introduced audiences to the radioactive reptile who would become Japanese's most enduring pop culture expert since... And also the longest running movie series of all time. Or I guess one of. Toei's produced 33 live-action Godzilla films across multiple eras: the Showa, Heisei, Millennium, and now Reiwa. Reiwa? Is that the new emperor? It's like the ages, they were like named after the emperor of the time. So like the 50s, 60s, and 70s Godzilla were in the Showa era. We're in like the Showa era with that guy. Then all the ones from the 80s and 90s were the Heisei era with that guy. But then the Millennium series, that was after, that was what began it in the year 2000, hence the name Millennium. Now the Reiwa, I guess that's the new emperor, I assume. And these are going to be, all the movies made now are going to be in that era, which is present time. Well, American studios have released 5 additional titles, including Legendary's Monsterverse. Yeah, they are very American movies. Let's just say that. Set in Japan after World War II, Godzilla -1 starred Kamaki Ryunzuki as Shikizami Kakuchi, a former kamikaze pilot who survives an almost fatal encounter with Godzilla and suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. When the massive beast reappears years later, a group of soldiers and veterans must band together to defeat the monster before it can destroy Japan. The cast also includes Hamabe Minami, Yamada Yuki, Aoki Munetaka, Yoshihiko Hajitaka, Ando Zakura, and Satoshi Kurosonaki. Yeah, those names. Those pig names I'm sure you all know. I don't know. I suppose they are big names over in Japan. With Godzilla 0.0, Toho appears... Godzilla -0.0. Toho appears to be signaling a continuation of the Yamazaki's Minus saga while teasing a thematic reset implied by the zero. In its title, no plot of release date has yet been announced, but anticipation is running high for the next stomping movie of King of the Monsters. So, yes, I am actually excited for this because I know I am a massively huge Godzilla fan. And yes, I really liked the last -1 movie. And yeah, you think it's going to be good? I am hopeful because it's made by the same team. So yeah, hopefully we can get it's going to be a good sequel, and it is going to be like a direct sequel, I guess. But like I said, leave like the main those main character story, the main guy's story alone. That it ended fine. It ended at a good place. Let's leave it there. Like a semi-good place, because that one lady had like the black goo coming up her neck, so that was kind of ominous. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually excited for this. Yeah. Are you excited for this? What's your favorite Godzilla movie?